This week we're going to be looking at maintaining and attacking side control with facing the legs, or blading our hips toward the legs. So the first thing I'm going to show is just kind of how to control the position. So we start off in this hand blocking the hip position. My hand that's over is going to be over the elbow and kind of control. I like to control the belt if I can. And then I'm going to blade my hip inside that elbow, his elbow right here, and then I'm going to keep this left leg back for base. This is very difficult for him to escape from. He should be able to bridge with everything he's got, and then I should be able to just kind of float back and stay on top. As far as rolling away from me, it should be really difficult. I'm sitting on his shoulder over here pretty much, and then this arm I'm under as well. And so the first thing we're going to look at is mounting. So let's kind of turn just a little bit. So when I'm mounting, it's important that I don't just try to time it and kick over, and I want to make sure that this hip is inside the elbow. So the first way we're going to look at the mount is I'm going to control this knee here, and grab my toes and snap my foot over, and then roll my knee. So that'll help me get my foot above the waist, so if he does happen to try to catch my foot with his legs, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be able to sit over and roll my knees. The other variation that I do is I'll hold here and I just try to secure, wait till they're not moving around a whole lot. They can only see the back of my armpit, so it's not much going on there. So I can let go for a second and grab it again, just trying to get him kind of complacent with me letting go and maybe doing something else in my hands and then grabbing here. But I'm going to step over, I'm going to grab that knee here and pull his hips over here, so he doesn't do the knee to elbow on the other side, which is fairly common. So I can just hold here, I'm going to kick over, and pull knee across, and this stops his, like a quick buck and roll. It also stops the knee to elbow this side here. Now we're going to look at setting up the Kimura as far as the attacks go. So if I get to this position here, make sure this right leg is back, knees pointing up, and he's trying to underhook or pummel out. I'm going to turn, grab the back of his hand, and push down. I don't care if he grabs onto stuff, his hand's flat, or whatever. I'm going to tie up my grip here. Notice where my elbow is. I'm going to swing my elbow in on top here so I can get this grip locked up. Once it's locked up, I go chest to chest, and I keep his arm bent as much as possible. I'm going to sit back, walk my foot in front of his head, and slowly finish the shoulder. That should be pretty solid for the class. I mean, it's not a lot of technique, but those concepts are important, and they will need to be able to hold on in those positions from side control and be able to hold them when they're struggling.